Hey everybody, the guitar team here, and this is part 2 of how I get my Tom Morello sound. So we already showed the guitars and the amplifier. Now I want to show the pedals and all the effects that I use because when you are trying to sound like Tom Morello, let me just move the camera a little bit. When you're trying to sound like Tom Morello, the biggest thing are the pedals. So I'm going to play through each of them, show you all the settings that I use, and we will have a good video. So move the camera down a little bit, that way you can see all the settings. So, start with the first one. This is the front of the line. This is the MXR Phase 90, which, unlike Tom Morello, it gets used a lot. So for the beginning of Killing in the Name, so it's just that little pitch there. And then he says he doesn't use it a lot. He uses it all the time. He says that's the only thing I use it for. He uses it for guerrilla radio. And then he also sometimes uses it live for Cochise, that bridge part where it goes. He even used it for when he did a song with Cypress Hill, Rise Up. So you can't tell me he doesn't use it like all the time. So it's set to 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11. So next pedal is basically just, he has an equalizer pedal that he uses as his boost. I don't have an equalizer or boost, so I have my mini Shark Sonic Cake distortion pedal, and the level is set to 9 o'clock. So just a little bit. So this is what it is without it. And this is with it on. So it's just a little bit is all it takes when you get your boost. So now here is this is my vintage delay from Ringer. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, and so there's a total of 3 settings that I use on here. So this is the lawn delay, which accompanies all of the soloists. So you can do a lawn delay, you can even do set the repeat, so the echo is always on full. Set the repeat on minimum and the intensity. and it's a slow slap back. This is what I use for that. So it ends up sounding like kind of a ping pong delay. And then turn the repeat rate up to around 3 o'clock, a little after. So adjust it if need be. That's a slapback delay. So you're definitely going to be hearing this in Code Cheese, the helicopter intro. If need be, ratchet back a little bit, that way we can go a little slower. And that also gets used in the solo too. So those are the 3 settings that I use for the delay. I'll set back to the wand delay, which is repeat at minimum and then intensity at like 10 o'clock. So now this is like the main Tom Morello pedal, the Digitech whammy pedal, which he has the original version. I don't. I have the WH5. I would choose this over the DDT. If you're gonna choose a whammy pedal to sound like Tom Morello. So I'll show you some of the settings I use on this. So this has the 2 octaves up. So 2 main solos that you can do with this, telling you the name. And then another solo which is actually my very first Tom Morello solo that I ever listened to, Like a Stone. 2 octaves up and now 1 octave up. You can use in the solo, like how when Tom Morello's in Street Sweeper Social Club doing that outro promenade solo. So something like that. And then you can use the harmony setting 1 octave down to give you kind of like a bass with it. You can use it in microphone themes. Or Vietnam. And then if you do the 1 octave up harmony setting, you can do something like I don't know. How about use this a little bit that we can use the wah. You can use the 1 octave up for something like how I can use toenail. And then one more setting that I'll show on here is the 5th harmony, which I use in the enemy. You can use it in both the solo and the verse. So the solo, you can just use that as well. So it definitely helps a lot. So now, probably the most simple pedal you'll ever see the wah. So for the wah, very simple. You can use it in a traditional wah way. You can use it in a crazy effect kind of deal to make it sound like a keyboard. You can even use it for just a very memorable riff. And let's not forget the DJ scratch. And then add something to that like a slide and have a little fun. So that's the wah, very simple. And now I just want to quickly show you the last pedal, the tremolo, which you can use in many different songs from Rage and Audio Slave. it in the intro to the Morello radio. You can use it in gasoline. Speed it up a little bit. And then this is what I mostly know it from. So what's happening is the signal is coming in and out to make this cool effect. So it's kind of like if you took the on-off thing and you just went super fast with it. But as you can see, you have trouble doing it. So but anyways, that is part 2 of how I get my Morello set up. If you like what you saw in these 2 videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, because I can't stress enough how much I do love feedback. But yeah, those are my Morello pedals. Those are good for if you're on a budget too. Some of these pedals are really good if you're on like a budget like me. Unlike the whammy pedal, that was like $240. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this huge adventure. The next big rundown I'll do is how I get my slash tone. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Guitar King, over and out. Rock and roll.